At 11, the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office wants to expand its school resources program to include officers assigned to elementary schools. They're on duty right now in middle and high schools. Tonight, the Board of Supervisors didn't feel comfortable approving the funding needed for that expansion yet. Katie Lusso breaks down the issues they hammered out tonight.
Tonight, the board gave the sheriff's office specific instructions. Come up with a memorandum of understanding, the plan, if you will, present it to LCPS and have a discussion with LCPS. And then, if the school board decides that they do in fact want SROs in elementary schools, bring it back to the board to consider funding that request.
I don't care if it's $5 million a year. Each and every 7-year-old in Loudoun County schools are worth $5 million a year and more. So I do believe you have to go to the school board first, but I think that this is premature right now.
While the Board of Supervisors said no to the funding for school resource officers in elementary schools for now, they did say they'd approve about $2 million to pay for 5 floater SROs and a sergeant.
It's not exactly what we wanted, but I think it's in the right direction.
There are already SROs in middle and high schools in Loudoun County and have been for decades. The floaters will be used to help fill in any gaps in coverage. Why now elementary?
Well, the volume of calls in elementary schools has just gone through the roof. I mean, that's not just here nationally. I mean, if you look at just over a couple of years when we had about 500 calls per year, and now it's up to over 1,600 calls per year.
Last week, the school board said they were open to further discussion about it. Monday night, the majority of the Board of Supervisors said that needs to happen first. The sheriff says they will, but couldn't promise those conversations will be wrapped up before the budget needs to be approved next month.
To me, that's a whole year lost that we could be getting this moving. If we provided the funding, that puts a significant amount of pressure on the school as well as the sheriff to come together and come up with a plan. So, you know, who's going to say no to that if the Board of Supervisors have funded it? Like you heard in some of the conversation, well, we haven't funded it. Well, you haven't approved it. We haven't funded it. We have to start somewhere, and we need to take leadership as a board. We failed to do that tonight, and completely.
Now, nothing is final right now. The board is set to vote on the budget on April 7th. In Leesburg, I'm Katie Lusso, WUSA 9.